So I switched over to the next slide on the break. So this next slide has to do with a simple, unpredictable, pseudo-random number generator. And this was done in 1986. So before this, random numbers were not, that were run through programs were not always 100% random. And a lot of these different programs failed to create a truly random sequence. So Blum, with the help of his wife and Michael Shub, ended up making a program based off of repeating squaring modulo, so with a remainder when dividing the product of two larger prime numbers, and this allowed them to get the pseudo-random number generator. And the equation for that is right here. So x to the n plus 1 equals x squared with the subscript n mod m. This, to date, is still the strongest proven number generator. So next is one of Blum's most famous work. This is CAPTCHA, and this was Blum's attempt to make online banking and websites more secure with having an authentication process. And this uses complexity to tell if the input user is human or not. So this would provide an example of like a visual challenge, such as looking for mountains or bridges or stoplights. And for humans, it's pretty easy to tell, like if the letters X, Y, W, and 7 are written on a crumpled piece of paper. For computers, that's difficult to read. However, currently, with the development of AI, these things are getting more easy to read, which is why Dr. Blum is working on his most recent project, the Humanoid Project, to sort of work around this. And that leads us into our next slide, which is the Humanoid Project, or Human Oriented ID Project. So as stated before, this is very similar to a CAPTCHA 2.0. It's a cryptographic project designed to develop a challenge response based authentication protocol that humans can perform entirely in their heads. For this, people must be able to authenticate themselves to a system while a powerful machine-based adversary knows the protocol, listens in on the line, and records every challenge and response. The system would have to be incapable of learning to impersonate a human. So this essentially would be the workaround for AIs going in and stealing anything on the internet that has to do with bank numbers or fake wire transfers or anything like that. So next we have Dr. Blum's award and recognitions. So as stated before, he was Associate Chair for Computer Science from 1977 to 1980. He was the Arthur J. Chick Professor of Computer Science, 1995, National Academy of Sciences and the National Academy of Engineering were both associations that he was inducted into for his contributions to the computer science world. He received the University of California at Berkeley Distinguished Teaching Award, their Faculty Research Award, the Sigma Xi Mani A First Award, the Carnegie Mellon Herbert A Award, Simmons Teaching Award, among many others. And he has also authored over 50 distinguished papers, as well as contributed to checking the research from some of his students who are working through the process of getting their theses published to get their PhDs. So a little bit more on this Sigma Xi Mani A First Award. This award is sponsored by the Georgia Institute of Technology chapter of Sigma Xi and recognizes those who have made notable contributions to the motivation and encouragement of research through education. And this award consists of a medal and $10,000. And with the other awards, recognitions, and contributions Dr. Emanuel Blum has made throughout his life, it's pretty obvious that he was a candidate and should have received this award like he did. This is my works cited page, and I hope you enjoyed learning about Dr. Emanuel Blum.